56 days left to get my handicap down to single digits.
Oh.
We know the ultimate goal is scratch golf, but right now we're focused on getting 2 points off the handicap so we can be a single digit golfer. I've gotten some comments from people telling me, oh, it's impossible to get to scratch golf if you don't quit your job. I think that people like to have an excuse for not trying to get somewhere to do things. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's not something I'm going to accomplish in a couple months, probably not even within the year, but this is a long-term goal and I'm going to keep putting time into
I
it.
didn't break it all.
So for everyone out there telling me that it can't be done, I'm really excited to prove you wrong over the next couple of years. The drills and moves that I've been focusing on are first, rotating my torso in my backswing helps generate effortless power.
Fat.
Unless you hit it fat. And it helps you get on the right plane to get better contact. And I've also been working a lot on my wedges, and today they went very well. I got up and down from 25 and 50 with little tap ins, so wedges have made me happy. The second move that I'm working on, which you don't see me doing very well here today,
No, going over there again.
is avoiding early extension. So I have a tendency to stand up out of my swing to kind of thrust my hips towards the ball on my downswing. And I had an hour-long lesson where he gave me a lot of tips on how to avoid that. And the thing that resonated most with me in that lesson
Get going.
was to visualize.
Woo! Oh, I kicked hard out.
Visualize your lead hip matching up to your trailing hip as you do the downswing, instead of matching the trail hip to the lead hip, because in the backswing, the trail hip is behind.
Oh, boy. I was scared of it.
And the lead hip is ahead. We want to stay behind. We want to stay as far from the ball as possible. So we got to make sure that lead hip is coming back.
Woo! Nothing like it.
So that's what I'm going to be focusing on in future rounds.
Man, I am turning everything over.
My driver has been a weapon lately, but today we struggled a bit. Obviously the lesson was more after this round. So the early extension thing, the bringing the lead hip to match the trail hip, you don't really see that today because I hadn't been able to visualize or figure that out just yet.
Oh, that sucked.
You can see I mishit a lot of balls.
It was sitting up like a...
And I was still able to get decent scores, give myself looks at par.
Oh, sit.
Even when I was missing greens. This one I thought I took long, but I had some nice spin on it, so it bit the green and stayed on, so I had a look at par here. Granted, it was a long, sidewinding downhill putt, so not an easy par, but a look.
Settle down. Hit it. Oh.
Almost had it. Did leave myself about 7 feet for the comebacker. I was pretty nervous for this one. But I was able to knock it down. Next hole's a 170-yard par 3.
Oh, good.
Another horrible scoopy shot.
What?
Left myself 65 yards on this one. But hit another awesome wedge shot to about 4 feet. And there were several holes like this today where my tee shot was just horrible, but I was able to salvage the hole with a good approach. Ended up parring this one. So this tee shot, I wanted to be safe from that 190 water. Took a 7-iron.
Oh, my health.
Shinkopotamus out to the right.
Yeah, it's on the 7th.
Almost onto the 17th fairway. Okay, so recovery shot again with a 7-iron, just getting back to the fairway here. Pulled it just a hair and a hair long, so I was actually in the rough. Left myself 110 yards up the hill. Took a 54 degree.
Go. Oh, we made it.
Got it on the green. Had another look at par despite the awful tee shot. Felt good the whole way. Hit a bum and
Oh!
better green condition. That would have been another par save. Moving on to hole 7 for the day. Hole 16 on the course.
Oh my goodness. I am just
horrible ball striking today. Had to go over sand and
Go!
short of the next
Oh.
and just a yard short of clearing that sand. Had a nice out from the sand.
Thanks.
And left myself 6 feet for bogey. Just missed it. Double. We don't like that. Hole 17, my 8th of the day. Blocked it out right. There's water to carry it. You got to go 260, and I was able to carry it. So I was set up for a 135-yard approach here. Hit a great pitch and wedge. Actually ended up being a little long, so I had a long putt back for birdie. And it just ran away from me a little bit. Still only about 5 feet for my par putt, but I missed it.
0 break. But it broke when it came down.
Not happy. Alright, last hole. Let's hit one good tee shot. It's a 290-yard par 4 drivable. And this was
Don't hit
gonna
that tree.
make it, but I nailed that tree. Got shoved down into the rough. Left myself about 40 yards. See if we can get another wedge shot. I actually left this one short on purpose. The pin was tucked in the back in a scary spot, so I said, let's just get it on the green. Left myself about 30 feet putt. And almost hold it. Got my tap in par. Give me that like and subscribe and help me on my way to scratch golf, specifically on my way to single digits by Halloween, so I don't have to dress up as Sven.